Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 7th episode of Kumo Desu ga Nani ka? Kumo Desu ga, Kumo Desu ga, Kumo Desu ga, Kumo Desu ga. So, last episode of the show, we had our spider doing spider things in the cave. That's kind of been her existence for quite a while, honestly. But we had some other action in the cave because Julius and his high-level party went in there for an important quest to take down Scary Spider, and they did. However, it was not easy, going to show just how powerful spiders can get, at least that specific kind of spider, which, kind of gives us a peek at some, potential future of Kumiko, ability-wise, right? Because a lot of her stuff has been like picking, choosing, evolution, point distribution, that sort of thing. Video game-ish stuff, right? She's been doing a lot of that in the show, and she's evolving, changing a lot, getting more powerful. So, what is she going to look like by the time she meets up with the other students? Maybe like that. Probably not. Probably won't quite get to that point, but I can imagine her being even bigger and more powerful and scary than she is now. But she will still be a wonderful little Kumiko, even if that's the case. So, let's get into the episode. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we also got our Demon Lord, right? The one with the amazing character design from the opening that I've been looking forward to seeing for a while. She showed up near the end of the episode, so hopefully she can get a more active role in the show now that we have been introduced to her existence. That'd be great, wouldn't it? So, let's get into the episode and see what we do get. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, that's a lot of text. I'm a little bit lost about what we're discussing here, but just grab whatever looks cool on the list, Kumiko, and let's hope for the best. Immediately goes full Chuni with it. Yeah, that'd be great. Oh wow, the edge. Wow, I didn't know I needed that until I got it. Let's do more of that. Applies rot damage, just target vision. Oh my god, please stop. Madness, Charmed, Hypnotized, Fear, Phantom Pain, Target, Field of Vision, stuff, 100, a lot of hundreds. Oh, Jesus Lord freaking almighty, what the heck are you doing to me? Literally, that entire screen was text. Can I go home now? I already regret watching this episode. Well, not really, because we got that Chuni segment, but... Do what you want to do. I've given up trying to follow what's going on skill-wise. Okay, we have our decision. Give us that cursed evil eye. Why? Just why? It's hopping around. Yeah, let's at least kill it. How much did that do? Yeah, I guess. Almost like he's doing the drunken fist style. Okay, I think we got it. Good riddance. Now let's leave it, please. Level 10, double digits. Just look at that lava on the background. Doesn't it look so good? Just hot and flowy. Sounds like picking up a signal on the radio. Yeah, let's not worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. Bring time for Princess. Well, that was how we started the episode. Yeah, you just see how she just like flies up and her coat like acts as a transition. That is just so cool. There's so many cool shots in this opening. And of course the song is cool too. Just like that meeting of herself. It's funny to me. Yeah, just look at all the characters in that shot, right? I guess they gotta be like part of the Demon Lord's posse. We don't really get a good look at most of them. But there was at least one that grabbed my attention. Well, this is not in the cave. So, yeah, I can assume we transition back over to these guys. Right. Right. I'm glad we're getting numbers. Because we know at least one that's missing. Oh, damn. Well, maybe they got reincarnated back to the original world. Yeah. Elaborate. Do you actually know about Kumoko? Do you know anything about that? Yeah, like, that's understandably difficult. Yeah, but not all of them. Yes? Don't you feel special? They're probably all not human. Right, but when is that time? And under what circumstances? Oh? I mean, because Kumoko is kind of doing that. And someone doesn't have a teacher to tell them that. Okay, what now, Hugo? You do that, buddy. We're not gonna knock a Yoku with that one, I tell you that. Oh, sister. You didn't ask. Okay, we're doing an activity. Feels like it's been a while since we've done that on this side. You say that, but I've seen enough anime to know that a strong one can like sneak in. Oh, we're drawing the sticks. Hers is purple, red. That is not purple. It's a Domainsu. Okay, there we go. I mean, I'll take this. Oh no. Well, title is something about princes, right? Yeah, this is gonna be an experience. Don't try to look too happy, Hugo. Yeah, but you know, a lot can happen in a day. I look forward to that. Get some good girls talk going. Just immediately just. We're not gonna tell you, because I'm worried about about that still. Some things are inevitable, I'm afraid to tell you. Ouch. Yeah, all alone. Yeah, I get it. Like, that is a little unfair. Just gonna walk into this dark, spooky forest. Looking as cheerful as always, huh, Hugo? Yeah, him being quiet would definitely make him more likable, I think. But you do camp now. It's easier said than done. Yeah, let's talk about this in front of Hugo. That'll go well. Can't really argue with that, I suppose. So, I mean, Hugo's got to make some kind of move in this episode, right? Considering the circumstances. Cause trouble in some way. I'm just not sure what it would be. Okay, just a description of it. He wouldn't try to kill Shalane, would he? Like, I don't think Hugo would go that far yet. But he's doing something. Yo. He didn't, like, really kill him, did he? You are just so deluded. You are off your rocker. So yeah, I clearly underestimated just the level of his insanity at this point. Clearly. I'm not gonna read that. I mean, we had no choice but to defend ourselves here. The entire screen. Yeah, this could be a problem. Well, Sensei advised us to not, you know, do too much of that. But of course you ignored her. Oof. So that could, yeah, make this a lot harder. Please stab him, Shlaine. Really? You actually have a... We can't let him get away with this. I hope they do. Yeah, well, you're crazy if you think we'll let you get away with all this evil scheming. Although, admittedly, it does look pretty bad right now. Oof. So, how do we get out of this one? Do we have pocket sand? Well, something happened. Did Faye, like, jump in, or... Oh, no. Okay. I mean, I'll take whatever assistance I can get. Oh, wow, his plan really did fail. Yeah. Just complete and utter failure. Yeah, he got knocked down real quick from his high horse, didn't he? I mean, you're not gonna... Yeah. And huff and puff and blow you away. Wow. That's gotta be useful. It's just like draining his power. That would be pretty useful. You know, as you do. Yeah, scan him. Tell us what a filthy casualty is now. It's like a coding thing. Like a video game thing. Yeah, how do you feel about yourself now? Do you still think the world exists to bend over backwards for you? Yeah, they're definitely dangerous in his hands. Because I think he's better off without them. But yeah, I mean, that scheme got wrapped up pretty quick. Much more so than I thought, honestly. Well, that would be like an entire episode thing, but I mean, the episode is almost over, to be fair. Closer than I thought it was, actually. Telescopic vision. I never want to see any more text again after I'm done with this episode. It's not often that an episode's less excited on the Kumiko front. I mean, that is useful. I mean, it's not the most flashiest technique, but... And now every time I see Kumiko do this, I'm gonna think about Sensei's warning. Oh, that'd be something. Just mind blown. Yabai desu ne. Yeah, maybe. Disappointing. That sound again. I'm a little bit concerned about what exactly that means. Okay, that was just lava. That actually worried me for a second. Request? Wait, what? Development. So it is a video game. Don't ask me these questions. I'm just dying because of the text. Are you giving birth? This is not the time. Yeah, but should you have been doing that? That's the question. Hey, what's all this administrator talk? Huh. I mean, if somebody's like managing all this, that'd be pretty crazy. Well, yeah, essentially. And now I'm getting really curious about this world. At the very least, you're a character in an anime. I mean, I don't think it changes too much. You just gotta do your best to survive. What do you mean? What do you mean? How do you not see fault in what you did? I don't think he learned his lesson. Yeah, here it comes. Somebody offering a hand for his evil ways. Actually, yeah, who are you? Oh. Oh. Really? A reincarnated person starting on the bad side. Is that what Sensei meant by unattainable? Because that would explain why she wouldn't want to talk about it. Am I dead? Okay, no ED. That was the 7th episode of Kumo Desu ga Nani ka. And yeah, the bulk of the focus was definitely on the classroom side of things, which is, you know, good because it's been about time for that, I would say. Been a while since we had anything big happen over there, and this time we had something big, right? The Hugo stuff has been bubbling beneath the surface, like I've talked about that multiple times, I'm sure, and now we finally got to see that pop up. You know, it was only a matter of time. Wasn't sure if it would be this episode. I knew something in that regard would happen this episode, but I didn't know if it would go like full, like point of no return on him, which it definitely did, right? Like there was no, you know, slow escalation to the course of the episode. It was just like we entered the exam thingy, whatever you want to call it, camping trip, and he was already had his full schemed out, right? He already done all the prep work, and this episode it was just a matter of laying it out, right? And he pretty much let his feelings on things pretty out there, pretty clear, right? And unlike, you know, Schlane, who did not level up his skills too much because of, you know, Sensei very much warned them not to do that. But of course, Hugo does whatever he wants because, you know, the world just belongs to him, right? So he just keeps powering up, and that makes it a little bit difficult for Schlane to battle him, you know, understandably. And this, so yeah, through the course of this, he's basically talking about all of his plans, you know. His apparently the posse apparently has working with him for this little coup kind of thing, and a monster is going to let loose and stuff like that. And I'm starting to think that this is going to be like a big thing, and then a couple minutes later Sensei walks up being like, yeah, I put a stop to all that. Bad boy, drain. Okay, you better reflect on what you did, young man. Kind of went like that. So, but that did not stop him though. Like, I assume he can power up again. I assume that's how it works. But it would take time, even if that's the case, because by the end of the episode, he has been fully recruited into the dark side, which, of course, was only a matter of time, but we got to that point in this episode. And I didn't recognize a person that directly did it. Like, I guess it makes sense the Demon Lord wouldn't do it herself. Like, of course, she'd have minions to do that, so I don't know why I was expecting her to be there. I think it was just wishful thinking. But she did. Her minion showed up and was like, hey, Hugo, you seem to be, like, wanting to go on the bad, dark side. How about you do that? Just come with us, and we'll get you all sorted, you know? Get you your plate of cookies, your matching badge, and, you know, get you a position, and it'll be great. So, yeah, he's now down that path pretty concretely. The good thing about that is he's at least now out of the classroom, so we no longer have to worry about, you know, getting along with him or whatever. Like, he's gone, he's just fully bad guy now. He's out of our class, so that's good at least, you know, getting rid of him in a sense. And I'm sure we can kill him later, you know. I'm sure that day will come eventually. Right? And yeah, just really got into the whole reincarnation thing in this episode in a couple different ways. Like, Sensei, for one thing, was talking about the students that she found, students that are dead, which, you know, that's one of those things where it makes sense that some wouldn't make it for one reason or another. They died to something. I mean, they're being reincarnated into this new world. A lot of things could happen, but it's just, I never really thought about it, you know. I just kind of assumed everyone was alive and well somewhere. But no, of course, that wouldn't be the case. And she talked about how some were not, I don't remember the word she used, but basically unattainable, like she couldn't reach them or whatever. And she was very vague on why that was. And once we actually saw a girl say that she was, you know, also reincarnated, and she seems to be on the dark demon bad guy side of things, that makes sense why Sensei didn't want to talk about it if she was aware that some of them were there, right? Because that would be, couldn't really bring them into the fold if that's the case. And it also wouldn't be something you want to talk about, right? So a lot makes sense now. But also, we had some talk near the end about, like, administrator was mentioned, like, kind of talking about the possibility that we're just being watched, that we're all this kind of, you know, rats in a maze, essentially, like, just very much kind of someone managing all this, like a godlike figure. And that would be something, you know? Like, imagine somebody just thought it would be funny to make Faye into a dragon and Kumako into a spider. Like, imagine somebody just did that just spite, malice, just to be mean, right? And it's not just some random chance sort of thing. You'd be a little bit salty at that person, wouldn't you? Like, if you were in their position, getting this inhuman like role in your reincarnation. So yeah, because I don't think we know too much about this world. We know it's very video game like, but that's nothing new to isekai shows, right? That's pretty common. Why is it really common? I'm not quite sure. I think just so it's easier to understand for the audience, the various things. But, you know, that sort of thing never really surprised me. But there could be some really interesting stuff with exactly what this world is in regards to that. Because this is a game, this is not a game, like, we don't know exactly. But it does seem very video game-like in a lot of ways. But is there, like, literally somebody at a computer typing away, watching Kumiko and them all on a screen? You know, occasionally clicking things, altering some code. That'd be something, wouldn't it? But, yeah, hopefully we can learn more about this exactly. But right now it's just something that's really on Kumiko's mind as a big concern. So we'll see how they expand on that later on. And just, I talked about it a lot in the reactions, I don't really want to go into it again, but man, so much text on screen. Like, I get it, you know, it's a very complex leveling, upgrade, skill-based system, right? But man, when you just see like dozens of names and numbers for them and stuff on screen, like a couple points like literally taking up the entire screen, because you have the text in the episode itself, and you also have the text for the subtitles and kind of like on the screen at the same time, and it's just like, please stop. Like, I get it, you know, you want to be able to see what's going on and follow skill progression and stuff, but I can't, so please stop, you know? Like, just an example, I stopped at 1345, just the whole screen. HP auto recovery level 4, MP auto recovery level 4, MP minimize consult. Does anybody actually read all of this? Like, does anybody read all of this? Like, Jesus Christ, I just can't do it. So yeah, I just want to mention that one more time real quick. So, really does feel like a big turning point in the show in a couple of different ways, so look forward to seeing how things go from here. I feel like we're getting somewhat close to the point where Kumiko might join up with everyone else. I mean, maybe not that close, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Kumiko, I mean, her segment was just really crazy. Like, I commented a couple times about how it almost sometimes seems like she's, you know, diving into insanity. The fact that she has this second kind of voice personality thing, and I know it's like skill-based, like it's not like the result of insanity, but it just kind of helps get that feeling across, you know, all alone, talking to yourself, crazy kind of thing. Just feeling-wise is what I'm trying to say, because that just makes things even more hectic. I did quite like her chuny eye thing, you know. I mean, sometimes it's a hand, sometimes it's an eye, you know, just, in this case it was an eye, so that was pretty funny. Just Kumiko, as usual, doing a good job of entertaining herself. So yeah, I mean, I liked the episode. I was really surprised just how far they went with the Hugo stuff this quickly, but I guess not really that quickly. I mean, it's been long enough. Like, I don't want to feel like I don't want it to seem like I believe that it was rushed or anything. Like, I don't. I just, for some reason, I just expected it to take a little bit longer than it did. That just the result of my expectations. Just not a comment on the show at all. Just, I wasn't ready for it, and then it happened. And then I had to catch up real quick. That's all I'm trying to say. And now he's out of the class, so we now have a better class. So lots of reasons to be happy, I would say. So, yeah, that's all I got to say, really. Gonna end out the video here, so bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.